What's going on, boys? It's your boy Chris here from On The Rise Imports, and today we got so many installs to do, but they're going to be in separate videos because when you're looking up something, you just want to look up that specific item. So today we're doing the lateral bar, we're doing control arm braces, we're doing the shift knob, a DC Sports shift knob, and we're doing the rear trailing arms. Also, off video, got the little fins. Super excited about these. I love them. Don't really do much, but I do love them. But let me show you what everything looks like, guys. Everything is DC Sports, so shout out to DC Sports. It came in super clutch. So yeah, let's go. All right, boys, so we are going to be starting with the DC Sports lateral brace. That's the one that goes where the rear subframe is. I'll show you right now, but let me get all the tools and everything out that we're going to need to get this started. So yeah, let's go. If you remember where we did the bushings, it's going to go right here. There's one right there on that side, and there's one over here that you can see, and so that's where that brace is going to go. So it's only held in with 2 points, so all you got to do is support the subframe and then take off these bolts. So all right, boys, so when it comes off like this. At first I thought it was supposed to go under, but it's not. It's going to be going like this. It doesn't say in the instructions, but if you think about it, it's the smartest way because this can't go through this little hole. So now we're going to get this up underneath, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's underneath. Let's go. Oh yeah, boys, oh yeah. So I got everything tightened down. I haven't torqued them yet, but I used the impact gun and tightened them as best as I could. But first I started them with the ratchet. So man, it looks so good under here though. I mean, it's stiff. That should create a big difference. So like I said, put those little caps back up there and then just go up and under, and then you're good to go. Feels good. It's gonna be nice. And then now, what we are gonna do is the real trailing arms. We're definitely going to be doing these. They're the red ones over here. I was going to make this into a couple of different videos, but I'm just going to do it in one. But yeah, these are going to look so good matched with the actual, what is that called? Lateral bar. So let me see with this one goes inserted, so this must go on the other side then. Let me see here. This one goes on this side and the other one goes on the other side. So let's get started with this right side. Let's start pulling it off. You're just gonna have 2 sets of bolts. You're gonna have this set of bolt right here, and then you're gonna have one underneath. So let's get it. Super flimsy. Oh my gosh. Compared to the new one, you can just tell. But this one's rock solid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this bolt out right here. And then before installing it on the car, I think we're gonna install this first on the car and then install this afterwards, because it's gonna be easier to try to get around that brake cable. It's pretty fucking hard because it's stiff as shit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this bolt out now. Should be easy. It should be a 10mm, I want to say, and it has a welded nut on the back to this bracket. So let's take this out real quick. All right, boys, so this is what it's looking like right now. It's nice and red. Haven't tightened up anything yet, but it's gonna make a big difference. You could already tell. But now all I got to do is put, why is that underneath there like that? Let me check the other side out real quick. Let me see if it's under the bolt joint. I just want to make sure that we're not gonna rip it out if the suspension expands or anything like that. So with this one, it keeps it away. Oh no, it's still right under the ball joint too as well. So that's all I wanted to make sure. So that's not gonna be a problem then. Everything looks good, so let's keep going. Yep, buddy. Damn, bro, that shit looks so good. Although on mine, because they're like cheaper, they weren't really name brand ones, you could see that I had to bend the tab. Because on this one, it actually gets inserted. But if you just bend the tab up, everything is the same thing and it will not move with that bolt tightened down. We're gonna get started on that one. But man, just look at, ooh, and then the red, ooh, and I'm still not done yet. We got one more product to put on as far as bracing, but this should make the hugest difference ever. So now let's just knock this side out real quick, and let's get started on the others. But let's go. I just weighed both of these. This one weighs 1.8 pounds. This one weighs 2 pounds. So you get a better quality rear trailing arm, extra welded brace on there. I think I got this on eBay, to be honest. They had a sale. I think it was DNA Motorsports, and I got it for, I want to say it was like 40 bucks. because they originally 150, but I'm not too sure what's going on because of COVID. Might be having to get rid of their product. So yeah, 40 bucks, not bad. I mean, it feels way better than this one. This one seems alright. This seems like there's a lot of bending though. You could bend really easy. So let's get this one put back on and then let's get going. Yeah, buddy. Got everything installed. Boys, I'm so excited. Oh yes, that is just a beautiful, beautiful scenery. I want to say this is fine because it's like still loose, but when the cable's released, I'm pretty sure it's not as tight. But I try to get this in as best as possible, so it should be okay. I'm gonna take a look too on other videos to see if anybody installed those and see how tight they are on theirs. But other than that, boys, just gotta torque everything down. But now, this is the part I've always wanted, this, the lateral bar under there. But this is what I've always wanted to as well. So the box is a little bit dirty, but I can't get it. The lower control line braces, control line braces in the rear. Yet again, another DC Sports product. And then got that, and then you already know, since we had the facility yesterday, I had to get a new shift knob, DC Sports too as well. So yeah, let's do this. So for this one, boys, I do have a jack and a jack stand. I have 2 jack stands over there. But anyways, the points that it's going to be connecting to is right there, the rear control arm point to the subframe. If you guys remember when I did my bushings, I did that bushing right there. So that's going to be good. I wouldn't necessarily do all the bushings before you did any of the braces, to be honest. So let's get started on this one and that one, and yeah, let's do this. Is you want to tighten up this one, or well, put this on first before you do that one, because with this you can let it drop and everything like that. So then I already got that one in, didn't tighten it completely, but tighten it enough, and then now I'm gonna get this one snug and then go back and get that one snug because that one has to be torqued. This one does too, but I'm more worried about that one over there. And so I haven't done this one over here just yet. So I'm gonna finish up with this one and then I'll show you that. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at the bracing. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Hell yeah, boys, we are all braced up. Car is super dirty, but I don't even care. Super braced up. Oh man, now we just gotta torque everything down. So while I'm about to torque everything down, we still got one last thing to do. That's this baby right here. DC Sports, everything. If it ain't DC Sports, I don't want it. Just kidding. But yeah, guys, let's torque these babies down and let's go from there. All right, boys, so last but not least is now getting rid of my Pokeball, putting on my DC Sports. Gotta take this all out right here. I want to say the threaded insert is 1.25 right out of the box, but I'm not 100% too sure. So let's get to it. Let's see what's going on. All right, boys, so this already got everything down is the biggest difference ever. Easy. Let's see. One finger. Like, this is crazy, especially compared to my Pokeball. I don't know how much my Pokeball weighed. Got everything torqued down though. Everything. So I'm super excited. It looks so good in there. Oh, okay. Let me go weigh my Pokeball real quick to see what it weighed. So yeah, let's go. All right, boys. So to be honest, everything was pretty easy. I think it took me 2 hours at most, but then I started dragging a little bit. I just started taking my time. But everything's on. The car's dropped. Everything's cleaned up. So now we just have to go out and take it for a drive. I'm super excited. Hopefully the rear end is completely different now, but you never know. But let me show you guys something.